Hey YouTube. So I wanted to bring this news concerning the cruise lines. The cruise lines pledged millions for the Bahamas relief efforts. Royal Caribbean, Disney Cruise Line, and Carnival Line have pledged support for relief and recovery efforts in the Bahamas. Three major cruise lines that sail to the Bahamas have pledged their support for Hurricane Dorian relief and recovery efforts. Now, earlier, I gave an update on the storm, and I was talking about how the ports, Nassau port, is open back up, and I read a text from someone I contact in Nassau for our group cruise, and how he was saying, of course, sometimes uh, the country will, you know, uh, rebuild and make sure those ports are back going and the tourist spots are back going before they actually help the people who live there. And I said, as wrong as that is, I kind of understand it because that's how they keep their economy going. Those people, they need their jobs and working on the ports, working for different tourist places, the hotels, the ports, the straw markets, just different places. That's how they make their money. So those places have to be quickly rebuilt so they can keep the economy going. So anyway, I think it's great that the cruise lines are donating to Bahamas because surely they make a lot of money by cruising over there. Um, and we know that this storm was one of the worst hurricanes that the Bahamas has seen in many, many years, or probably ever. But the relief efforts are on its way. Royal Caribbean said it would be committing $1 million to Dorian disaster relief, and is partner in a joint venture developing Grand Lucia Resort Freeport. It's also donating $100,000. Let me see who else. Additionally, Royal Caribbean said that it will match guests and employee donations to the Pan American Development Fund Foundation up to $500,000. So, in addition to the $1 million, Royal Caribbeans are going to match their guests and employee donations up to $500,000. Let me see who else said the amount. Walt Disney Company, led by the Disney's Cruise Line, announced Tuesday it has committed more than $1 million in cash and in kind support to help relief and recovery efforts in Bahamas. And let's see if anyone else give the dollar amount. The Carnival Cruise Line has also pledged its support in recovery efforts and said that they are working to determine how to help the Grand Bahamas shipyard and its employees. So they haven't given a dollar amount yet, but they are pledging their help. So I guess they'll be giving their amount later. So the cruise lines and like some of the resorts are pledging money to help the relief efforts in the Bahamas. And of course, I never tell people if they plan to help with any type relief efforts. I never tell people where to help because there's a few places I kind of don't go to send my help myself. I try to go to places that it's going to go directly there, meaning that it's not going to filter through third parties and a big chunk of it is going to get taken for administration and all that, that it's going to go somewhere where it's going to go directly to where the help is needed. So there's going to be all types of relief efforts for Bahamas, and possibly coming up for other areas because this storm is headed to the U.S., to the East Coast, going up Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. But for right now, Bahamas they're in bad shape. So thank goodness for these cruise lines who are donating money towards this cause. So this is Miss Cruiser. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day.